Hey guys, it's Casey. So some of you may know about this little app called Musical.ly. And actually for a while now, a lot of you have been asking me for tips on how to make better Musical.lys and how to grow your Musical.ly following. Speaking of which, I would like to thank you guys so much for 7.37 million followers on Musical.ly as of the time I'm recording this video, which is insane. The Casey Native family is so strong. And make sure you stay to the end of this video so you can see all my tricks and tips that I use to get to where I am now on Musical.ly and how you can grow your Musical.ly following as well. So, without further ado, let's go right into it. So for those of you who are new to Musical.ly, I'm going to real quick show you guys how the basics of Musical.ly works and how to make a Musical.ly. First, open up Musical.ly if you haven't downloaded it already. Download Musical.ly, open it up. Then all you have to do is press the big red button in the center, then click it, and then you can press pick music. If you want to use some of the existing music to make your own visuals to on Musical.ly, so you can pick a song or a comedy sketch and then lip sync to that, or you can click shoot first, and then you can film your own comedy sketch or song or whatever you like, and then you can even add music to it when you're finished. Alright, so now that we've got the basics out of the way, we're going to go into our first step on what makes a great Musical.ly and how to grow your following on the platform, which is super important: lighting. So in most social medias, especially YouTube, there are three components that determine the video quality of any video on any social platform. These three components are lighting, sound, and camera. And these three factors determine how high quality a video is. Now trust me, I actually went to YouTube boot camp for 2 days at their space in Los Angeles, so I learned a lot about this stuff. So for most social media platforms, if you were really interested in getting big, you might need to invest in some heavy camera equipment and microphones, but things are a little different on Musical.ly because sound and audio are already taken care of for you. And most likely, unless you're super into Musical.ly quality, you're going to be using your phone as your video camera. This eliminates two huge factors that might play a role in cost or time and energy to make a Musical.ly. Because everyone on Musical.ly has almost the exact same sound and video quality as you, the way that you can stand out from them and really make your videos high quality is if you have great lighting. If you take a look at any of the top users right now, you can see that almost all of their videos are very well lit and you can see everything very well, compared to if you just look at some kind of discover page of any users. A lot of them you can't really see their face, it's really dark. And I know from personal experience, whenever you guys remuse any of my original sounds, I always immediately, the Musical.lys that stand out to me are the ones that have great lighting, because it's not that hard of a component to have and so many people miss it. They get carried away that they can have their phone as their camera and great audio quality, and then they don't have good lighting. So if you can have good lighting, that already puts the quality of your videos, no matter how bad they might be. I'm sure they're not bad, but even so, it just takes you to the next level in terms of Musical.ly quality, which is a great place to start out. Now, if you're wondering how you can achieve this lighting that I speak of, the best kinds of lighting without buying anything is definitely to shoot in front of some kind of doorway or window. That way you get great natural light. But if you're really serious, the best thing you could do is probably invest in some kind of light. A lot of my friends who are top users, and including myself, we all have these kind of lights so we can basically shoot at any time of the day and have great lighting. Actually, I'm using it right now to shoot my YouTube video, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's the ring light I usually use for Musical.lys, and then that's a box light that helps me out with my YouTube videos. But if that's too big of an investment for you, that's totally okay. You can still have really great lighting, better than 90% of people on the platform, if you just shoot in front of some kind of door or window, which will already take your videos to the next level of quality and make them very well lit. I'll go. Okay, so my next Musical.ly tip has to be about the Musical.ly content you make itself. Make whatever Musical.lys you find the most fun and entertaining to make. This way you get to grow your following and have followers of people who enjoy the same content you do while making videos you like to make. These can be lip sync videos to your favorite songs, or comedy sketches, or DIY videos, or style guru and beauty videos, or you could do something else entirely. And if you don't know what style of videos fits you best or what types of videos you like to make the most, then experiment. That's how you can learn. Make so many different types of videos and see which ones you like best. Or just keep on going making 5 different types of videos. If you've seen my Musical.ly account lately, you know that I make tons of different types of videos, whether it's comedy videos or lip syncs, songs, DIY videos, vlogs, whatever crazy things I like to make that day. So really, you can do whatever you want. Maybe try to pick some kind of style that suits you the best, and then make Musical.lys around that. This way, you grow your following on Musical.ly, knowing you're making videos that you enjoy making. And then once you've got that down, you can start posting, which leads me to my next tip. So, you've got great lighting in your Musical.lys, and you've decided what types of Musical.ly videos you enjoy to create. Which now brings us to the next step, which is posting your Musical.lys so the whole world can enjoy them. One of the biggest components to grow your Musical.ly following is to post consistently. This is crucial. And if you can't find time every day to make a Musical.ly, that's totally fine. Maybe one day when you're shooting Musical.lys, you can shoot 3 or even 5, and then you can save them privately, which is a great feature about Musical.ly. You can film extra Musical.lys, save them, and then you can post them once a day, every day, or more than that if you're up to it. So this way, people know that they can come back for regular great content from you, and it grows a following because people are excited to come back consistently and watch your videos.
I'll be back.
Posting one Musical.ly every day is essential, and if you can post more than that, that's awesome. So many people post 3 or even 5 times a day, and this way they have more Musical.lys that people can discover. The more videos you post consistently, the more ways people can find your Musical.ly account. And if you really can't post every day, then try posting every other day. But once a day is the minimum recommended that I would say most users need to grow big on Musical.ly. Now, I don't post every day anymore. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't, but I feel that now that I have a massive following on Musical.ly, it's easier to just post when I find time, as I've actually gotten really busy lately. But I uploaded every single day for almost 2 years, and it worked amazingly. If you take a look at the leaderboard, you'll notice that all of today's users either used to or now post 3 times a day. Now, if you're still wondering how to grow your audience even more and get discovered by people on Musical.ly to find your videos and become a top user, well, that brings us to
Hashtag homemade, hashtag oatmeal raisin, hashtag show me the cookie.
Good old hashtags. It's now a word in the dictionary, you know? Yeah, 2018. If you really want a surefire way for people to discover your content on Musical.ly, then you need to take advantage of hashtags. Just like most other social media platforms, really, hashtags are a great way for your videos to be discovered. If you go to the search page on Musical.ly, you can see all the top trending hashtags right now. You can use these to grow your following by picking one of the top trending hashtags and making a Musical.ly video based off of it. So whether it's a challenge or some kind of song, if you put your own spin on it, then people might discover your video under that hashtag when they're browsing for Musical.lys. This way, whenever anyone taps on the top trending hashtags, there's a great chance they're going to discover your videos, especially because they're going to stand out with great lighting and great content that we've discussed before.
But Casey,
I hear you saying,
I can't make any Musical.ly videos to the top hashtags because all the top users' videos will show up way above mine and people would have to scroll for a really long time to find my video.
well, my friend, I'm glad you asked. Or said, I guess. Because that's how Musical.ly used to work, giving a huge advantage to people who already had a following and had been on the app for a long time. But now, the first page that shows up for every single hashtag is not the popular page, but the trending page. The trending page favors up-and-coming users with smaller followings, as opposed to big established users who get hundreds of thousands of likes a video. So if you wanted to get big on Musical.ly, but you've been discouraged because so many other people are already huge on Musical.ly and you didn't feel like you could have a chance, well, now's your chance. There's never been a better time because of how Musical.ly's algorithm switched to favoring smaller users as opposed to bigger users. Aside from when Musical.ly launched, there has never been a better time to grow from a small account to a huge account on Musical.ly. Which brings me back to this tip, hashtags. One big difference between Instagram hashtags and Musical.ly hashtags is that Musical.ly hashtags are a lot more permanent. Meaning that even if a hashtag goes off trending, if someone searches that hashtag and you made a video to it 5 months ago, chances are your video will still show up. If you want your videos to be discovered by as many people as possible, as much as possible on Musical.ly, then you need to take advantage of popular hashtags. Or you can just use regular hashtags that you think people might search, like dog, cute, fun, DIY, vlog, or comedy. This way, whether you're using popular generic hashtags like the ones I just mentioned, or popular hashtags, when people search those, they will find your account and your Musical.ly. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my Musical.ly tips and tricks on how to grow your following video. Hopefully now you can go back into Musical.ly and become the most followed person on the platform. Speaking of which, Musical.ly trivia question of the day, comment below who is the most followed person on Musical.ly. Let me know if you know down below, and I will be responding to a bunch of people who get it right. And also, if you'd like me to make another video on how to grow big on another social platform like Instagram, let me know that down below too. Another side note is that I'm actually going to be experimenting with a lot of different types of videos coming soon, so keep that in mind if you see a bunch of different types of videos all coming up on my channel. And of course, make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna put it on screen now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, subscribe now. Okay, goodbye now.